I read that you helped raise money for a little boy who was contemplating suicide after facing bullying for being a little person.
I did.
Does that because
Quinton Bales.
It's something that you can relate to because you went through the same thing.
1000%.
So now you have empathy for that person because now empathy is that you see your person, you divorce your ego, and you can see yourself as somebody else.
1000%.
You had experienced it, so
I did.
you knew firsthand.
Yeah, Quinton Bales, man. This kid in Australia, and his mom posted a video of him after Quinton got bullied, and he's crying, and he's saying that he doesn't want to live anymore, he doesn't want to exist anymore, and his mom's like, "You see what they're doing to my kid?" And I go, "Hold the on, like let's." So I started GoFundMe and say, I just want to bring this kid to Disneyland. Let's bring him to the happiest place on earth. Let's have him let's have him have a day. And the video went viral. The GoFundMe went viral. That was weird, because I had Hugh Jackman. I had Wolverine tweeting about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. So and we talked to Quinton and his family, and here's how cool this kid is. Here's how cool this kid is and his family. They're like, nah, man, thank you for doing that. We want the money to go to charity. And we split over about $500,000 up between a bunch of anti-bullying charities and anti-suicide charities, and that's how cool that kid is, man. And then he got some roles in like a TV show, or like he's in like one of the Game of Thrones series, like as an extra. He's doing great. But also, here's another thing that lesson taught me, because when I started the GoFundMe, someone found a picture of like Quinton wearing a shirt that said Gucci on it. He's like, "See, he's rich. Don't raise money for that." There were people trying to say that I was trying to raise money and like take it for myself. And it's like, GoFundMe has very strict rules where you literally have to use the money for what the GoFundMe is for. But that was also another lesson, how fast lies and fake news can be spread.
Yep.
And that was really like an eye opener. Like, oh. Like, I still want to do good things for good people, and I want to do nice things. It's rough when shit gets out there, because then people can take it. I had podcasts calling for, like, I got death threats.
Yeah. And now with AI.
Oh, my God. So, like, it sucks that some people are trying to use a story like that, or God knows how many examples, to further their own social media career. Yes. Where it's like, dude, I'm just trying to raise money for a kid who was crying into a phone saying, "I want to kill myself."
Right.
That's all I was trying to do, and I'm trying to give him a good experience. And then you're finding a way to turn that into a negative and try to boost Europe. You, man. So now I'm trying to do, when I do good, I do good in the shadows, man.
Right. Yes. That's the best way to do it.
It sucks, because like, I wish I could be out there and like, hey, but then at the same time, it's like, then shit gets turned around. So the good I do now is in my community. If we did something else, because I told you earlier, I hate getting picked up. It's the worst thing. So people always ask me after every show if they can pick me up. I hate it. But
no.
Yeah, no. The answer is no. I'm 42 years old. I'm a man. I'm a father. I'm not the Lion King. I'm not I'm not that. But there was one time where I said, okay, if you want to pick me up, if you donate $500 to one of these military charities, sure. And we'll call it Lift Brad, Lift Soldiers. And some people did it. And we raised a lot of money, and it was very cool. So like, I'll find ways, but I did not expect when you're doing nice things for people, for a lot of strangers to try no
good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, so that's a very weird thing that I've discovered.
When you see other little people in public, is it
there's a nod. There's a nod.
Like, what up?
Yeah, what up?
Do most little people recognize you?
Yeah, and that's really cool. That's really cool. Like I said, my opening acts, both of them are both black, and it's always amazing to me when they'll be in the South, or they'll see another black person out, and they'll immediately have a bond and immediately have a kinship.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. What it's like when I see another dwarf, like there's an immediate like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You get it. I get it. This is cool. And I love doing that because it's gone to a point now where we talked about, I got protested at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. But now word's gone out. People are more familiar with what I do. And now when I go to these little people conventions, I get a lot of love. Yeah. I still go, not to get laid, obviously. I'm married, but like now my daughter is 6.
Oh,
and I want her to like go and see that there's other little people out there.
Right.
And so I'm taking her.
Did you go as a child or this was okay?
Yeah. So now I'm taking her. It's like this, it's like a cycle, man. And now she gets to be introduced. Like the last one I went to, I was sitting there with me and an ex-girlfriend and another friend. Yeah. And all our kids are playing together. And we're just looking like, look at this.
Do you have to be a little person to go?
No.
Do big people show up?
Yeah. We don't like them. There's like you know that thing, it's like you must be this tall to ride? Yeah, you're a little over that. You're like, nah. Well, because unfortunately there's some people that go, a lot of dudes go that like try to sexualize the women and like go pick up a dwarf women because I don't know, they want their dick to look big for once. So they try to go, but like we're very defensive and we're very like protective, so it doesn't happen. But if like I brought the comedian Jim Jeffries, I brought him to the convention one time because I wanted him to see it, and yeah, he had a really cool experience. So yeah, everyone's welcome.
Do dwarf women like average normal size man or
yeah?
What do you think? It's 60-40, 70-30, 50-50?
I don't know, man. Well, because here's the thing, is that for me, whenever I would date a tall woman, people would say like, "Oh, does she have a fetish?" And I'll be like,
"Damn, you a fetish?"
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I'm a fetish. I don't think when I'm having an orgasm, oh, I'm being exploited. Like, you know, like, I'm not that. I don't care. But for women, it's a different thing. And for women with dwarf women with a larger guy, they oftentimes have to think like, all right, why does he like me? Does he like me just because I'm a dwarf, or are we actually having a relationship?
He might be really.
Yeah. So I think I think I'm not going to speak for all dwarf women, but in general, I think they prefer dwarf men. But you know, they also want to get some light bulbs changed, so they might date an average size guy. And hey, man, love is love. You find who you find. Trust me when I say this. My wife did not. She wasn't a little girl going, one day I'll marry a dwarf.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she didn't watch Snow White. Like, I'm gonna one of those one day. Like that wasn't her plan.
Right.
But then we met and it worked out. And you love who you love, man.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before 2 something.